He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Friedrich Nietzsche. Good evening. Or perhaps good awakening. Because this is not a lullaby for sleepwalkers. This is a flame, a hammer, a scream. You've been lied to, repeatedly, from birth. You were taught to obey, to be safe, to be good. You were taught to color inside the lines, wait your turn, sit still, and apologize for wanting more than what you were handed. And somewhere along the way, you believed it. You swallowed it whole. You became tame. You were not born tame. No child is. But they tamed you. Your parents tamed you. Their parents tamed them. Society clamped its cold, gray jaws around your hunger and called it virtue. You've been living inside a padded cell made of soft words and synthetic purpose. And comfort. Comfort is the deadliest poison of all. You think your life is hard? Your life is comfortable. Your pain is manageable. Your despair is numbed. You have heat, food, entertainment, dopamine on demand. You suffer just enough to whine, but not enough to transform. Nietzsche said, "The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die." And many of you are already dead, mummified in layers of old dreams, excuses, routines. You are not living. You are enduring. You are not burning with purpose. You are barely flickering. You dream of greatness while fearing pain. You want power but hate discipline. You crave freedom but run from responsibility. You can't have it both ways. Nature doesn't care how you feel. Reality is brutal. The strong rise, the weak justify. This is the law of life. Become stronger or become prey. And yet, even now, some part of you recoils from this. That soft, delicate part that whispers, "But I'm doing my best." No, you are not. And deep down, you know it. You know you've chosen ease over evolution. You've avoided conflict instead of embracing the forge. You feared the fall so much that you've never flown. You've been told that suffering is bad. But Nietzsche taught us suffering is necessary. Suffering is the furnace that forges the Übermensch, the one who rises above herd morality, above pity, above the decaying values of the weak. But you've been taught to be fragile. It's okay to break down. It's okay to be a victim. Yes, it's okay to fall. But only if you rise with twice the fury. We are not here to celebrate your wounds. We are here to weaponize them. Your trauma, sharpen it. Your betrayal, harness it. Your rage, channel it. Stop bleeding in public and start building in silence. The world doesn't owe you healing. The world owes you nothing, and that is your power. Because once you stop expecting kindness from a cruel universe, you become free. Look around. Look at the complacency. Look at the passivity. Look at the people who wait for someone to save them. The people who seek comfort in ideologies, in tribal identities, in hollow slogans. You are not one of them. You wouldn't be listening if you were. There is something ancient in you, something primal, something divine. But it has been buried beneath politeness, crushed under the weight of expectations, mocked into silence by cowards who call ambition toxic. You are not toxic. You are dangerous, and the world needs dangerous men and women, those who face the abyss and do not blink. You are not here to be good. You are here to be great. So I ask you now, not as a preacher, not as a coach, but as a challenger to your soul. When will you stop lying to yourself? When will you choose to become the fire? Because nothing grows in the shade, and no one remembers the silent. Man is a rope tied between beast and Übermensch, a rope over an abyss. Friedrich Nietzsche. You've been living someone else's dream. Think about that. How much of your life, your values, your goals, your personality was constructed by others? Your parents, teachers, media, religion, culture, the herd. You were sculpted to be useful, not powerful, predictable, not dangerous, obedient, not awakened. You think your beliefs are yours? Strip them. Peel them back. You'll find layers of infection, fear disguised as morality, cowardice wrapped in decency, laziness camouflaged as contentment. Nietzsche didn't come to comfort you. He came to destroy your illusions, to rip apart the mask you wear for the world and for yourself. He said, become who you are. And to become who you are, you must first annihilate who you are not. That means murder. Yes, murder. You must kill your false self, the good little boy, the nice little girl, the agreeable student, the quiet worker, the polite victim, the smiling liar, all of it. Burn it. Let the ashes bury the past. This is not about becoming a monster. This is about becoming real, becoming sovereign, becoming the one who does not bow to shame, to fear, to social pressure. Do you understand what kind of strength that takes? It is not found in affirmations. It is not found in healing retreats. It is found in pain, in confrontation, in choosing truth even when it shatters the ego. The Übermensch is not a saint. He is not pure. He is not clean. He has blood on his hands. He has walked through fire, and he did not ask permission. Because greatness is not given, it is taken. You say you want to be free, you want power. Then why do you still cling to comfort like a child clings to a blanket? Why do you ask for permission to speak, to lead, to create, to take? You are the rope. The tension between the animal you were and the God you could become. Between instinct and transcendence. Between conformity and creation. Most people collapse into the beast. They descend. They eat, sleep, scroll, breed, whine, die. That's it. And society applauds their stability. Others hide in virtue. They castrate their desires. They seek applause for self-denial. They call themselves good people while rotting inside. But a precious few, walk the tightrope. They build themselves, not from comfort, but from chaos. Not from peace, but from will. And every day they choose again to resist decay, to resist safety, to become more than yesterday. Ask yourself this, with brutal honesty. When was the last time you terrified yourself? When was the last time you shattered something inside you that no longer served your ascent? When was the last time you did something so pure, so real, so against the grain that it made the world uncomfortable? If you cannot remember, then you are not climbing. You are rotting. And Nietzsche had no mercy for the rotting. He wrote not for the masses, but for the few, the strong, the becoming. You feel the call, I know you do. That burn in your gut when you're alone. That itch behind your skin when you see others settle. That quiet rage when you look in the mirror and know you were meant for more. Don't run from that. That is not weakness. That is your becoming. That is your soul demanding evolution. But the cost is everything. Are you ready to pay it? Because if you are, we begin now. Burn the mask. Kill the false self. Step into the unknown, where nothing is promised, but everything is possible. The world itself is the will to power, and nothing besides. Friedrich Nietzsche. Now we speak of the fire, the force that surges beneath all creation, the will to power, not the will to survive, not the will to be liked, not the will to be safe. Power, raw, merciless, elemental, the will to rise, to expand, to dominate, to shape the world in the image of your inner flame. This is not politics. This is not greed. This is ontological. It is existence itself asserting itself through you. Everything alive competes. The plant reaches for the sun. The wolf tears the throat of the deer. Even the stars explode to birth heavier elements. Power is the pulse of life. But you You were trained to suppress it, told power is evil, told to be meek, told to apologize for wanting more. That was a trap, a sedative, a chain. They told you power corrupts, but it's not power that corrupts. It's cowardice in the face of power, the fear of wielding it, the fear of responsibility, because power is dangerous. It must be dangerous. So are oceans, so is fire, so is truth. Nietzsche gave no comfort to the weak. He didn't stroke the egos of victims. He demanded you rise and take your place in the cosmic order, not as a sheep, but as a creator. You are meant to sculpt yourself like a god sculpts worlds, not once, not twice, but endlessly. Destroying what you outgrow, smashing the limits you once obeyed. Power is not about control over others. That's childish. That's politics. The true will to power is dominion over yourself. Can you command your own mind? Can you master your instincts, your vices, your laziness, your doubt? Can you wake up when you want to sleep? Can you suffer in silence, build without praise, rise without applause? Because that is power, to become your own sovereign. There is no authority higher than that, not God, not country, not ideology, nothing. And most men, even the loud ones, especially the loud ones, never taste this power. They posture, they perform. But they are slaves to impulse, to trend, to tribe. You must not be. Because this world belongs to those who take it, to those who will themselves into it. You think you're waiting for the right time? There is no right time. Time is your adversary. It will strip you of your body, your beauty, your chance. Time is sharpening its blade every day and you're still waiting? No more. You are already late. You must act now, speak now, build now, bleed now, sacrifice now. Everything in you that is soft must die. Everything in you that is lukewarm must be purified in fire. Everything in you that still hopes someone will save you, kill it. Because no one is coming, no one. Not your family, not your government, not your God, and not me. This is the abyss. And only one thing climbs out of it: will. If you do not choose to become powerful, you are choosing to be prey. If you do not master your emotions, they will master you. If you do not command your life, others will. You will be used, bought, broken, and no one will mourn you. So I say to you now, without pity and without apology, rise. Choose the brutal path. Choose the path of war, the war against yourself, against comfort, against delay, against mediocrity, because the world bows to the relentless. What does your conscience say? You shall become the person you are. Friedrich Nietzsche. There is one final question, a question that will separate those who merely dream from those who live. If you could live your life over exactly as it is, every mistake, every pain, every triumph, every loss, repeated for eternity, would you? Would you? The great Nietzschean test, the eternal recurrence, asks you to confront life in its rawest form. Not as a brief, fragile moment, but as an infinite loop, a repetition, not for a few years, but for all eternity. You may think this is a morbid thought experiment, but no, it is a reality check. It is a mirror, a brutal, unforgiving mirror. What does your life say right now? If it were to repeat forever, without end, without change, could you look at it and say, yes, this is how I want to live, forever? Every tear, every scar, every second, would you choose it again, again, and again? Could you look at your choices, your compromises, your fears, your passions, and say, this is worth living forever? This is the test Nietzsche proposed for the Übermensch. The one who does not cower from life's suffering. The one who does not seek escape, but embraces all of it, because they are not afraid of their own creation. The question is not whether you could live this life again. The question is, would you want to? If you would cringe, if you would collapse in dread at the thought of reliving your days as they are, then you are not truly living. You are merely existing. You are stagnant. You are sleepwalking through your own existence, hoping for the illusion of a better tomorrow. You cannot escape the eternal recurrence. If you are honest, you already know. You are already reliving your past over and over. You are stuck in the same patterns of fear, of procrastination, of comfort, and each day you waste is a day you will regret eternally. This is the cruelty of life. We cannot cheat it. There's no reset button. We cannot bury our mistakes, our choices. They will follow us. They will haunt us. So ask yourself, what are you going to do about it? Because this is the gift of Nietzsche's philosophy. It forces you to take radical ownership of your life. You are the creator of your eternal recurrence. You are the sculptor of your fate. It is not the universe that is cruel. It is not the gods, nor your parents, nor the politicians, nor the circumstances of birth that determine your life. It is you. You decide whether your existence is worthy of repetition or whether it is a life of nothing but wasted time. The eternal recurrence is not a punishment. It is a challenge. A challenge to embrace your life so fully, so fiercely, so intensely that you would welcome it again 1,000 times over. You must live today as if this was your eternal fate. Would you still choose to hide behind your excuses? Would you still choose to cower in comfort or stay safe or wait for a better time? You would step into the fire. You would embrace the chaos. You would make your life a blazing, unbreakable force that no one, not even you, could ever take away from you. And in that embrace, you would become the Übermensch, the creator of your own destiny, the master of your fate. Not a victim of circumstance, not a slave to time, but a sovereign, willing to suffer, willing to bleed, willing to sacrifice, and willing to rise again and again. The Übermensch is the meaning of the earth. Let your will say, the Übermensch shall be the meaning of the earth. Friedrich Nietzsche. There is no middle ground here. You will either rise or you will remain among the masses, lost in the haze of mediocrity. The great question you must answer is this: will you transcend? Because Nietzsche demands it. He does not speak of weakness or appeasement. He does not call for half-hearted growth or finding peace. He calls you to dominate your life, to create something new, something that the world has never seen before. The Übermensch is not born from comfort. He is forged in chaos, in conflict, in struggle. He is not the product of societal approval, nor the slave to public opinion. He is the product of his own will, a will that has made him a god in his own right. You are meant to become the Übermensch, to become the one who does not bow before tradition, who does not kneel before mediocrity, who does not seek refuge in safety. To become the one who forges their own meaning, their own purpose, their own future. To become the one who creates values, not just follows them. To transcend the old, the weak, the outdated, and bring forth the new. A new world, a new you. A new order built on strength, will, and the acceptance of suffering as a tool for growth. The Übermensch is not a myth, a dream, or a mere ideal. He is a reality that you can become if you are willing to pay the price. And the price is not light. To become the Übermensch, you must abandon the herd. You must abandon the safety of the majority, the comfort of being just like everyone else. The world will pull you back. It will try to make you small. It will tell you to fit in, to follow, to be humble. Reject it. This world belongs to the ones who defy it, to the ones who break every boundary, who push every limit, who transcend their own understanding of who they are and forge a new identity from the fires of chaos. The herd will try to convince you that you are a victim. They will say you are not strong enough. They will tell you that you should be afraid. But the Übermensch does not listen. He has no masters. His only law is his own will. In this moment, you are standing at the precipice. You can feel it, the call of greatness, the urge to step forward, to tear apart everything that has held you back, to destroy every lie you have lived by. This is not about being happy. This is about becoming unstoppable. This is the call to break from the illusions of morality, to break from the false promises of a comfortable life, and to choose power. Power that is self-created. Power that does not depend on approval or praise from others. The Übermensch does not fear pain. He seeks it. He thrives in it. For every wound he suffers, he becomes stronger. For every defeat he endures, he becomes wiser. For every rejection he faces, he becomes more relentless. To live like the Übermensch is to create without limits, to challenge every norm, to evolve constantly, to push beyond human bounds. It is to look at the world, look at yourself and say, this is not enough. I can be more. I will be more. And when you fall, when you burn, when you feel the weight of failure, you rise. You rise with fury, with fire, not because it's easy, but because it's the only choice you have. The world is full of weak men and women who cling to the safety of their comfort zones, who refuse to face themselves, who refuse to admit that they are nothing if they do not choose to evolve. Will you choose to evolve? Will you become more than you ever thought possible? Will you transcend your petty fears, your broken beliefs, and your misguided ideals? Will you live as the Übermensch? The answer is not to wait for it. The answer is to become it now. Step forward, step into your power, and become what you were always meant to be. The world needs creators. The world needs leaders. The world needs the Übermensch. And the only way that happens is if you decide right now that nothing will stop you from rising to the highest peak of your potential. The time is now. The fire is already inside you. Let it burn. Let it consume you. And in that fire, become the force that shapes the world. The man who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. Friedrich Nietzsche. Now, it is time to step into the arena of life. The time of talking, of dreaming, of preparing is over. This is the moment of action. You have felt the fire stir within you, the hunger for greatness. The question is, will you act? Will you move from thinking about it to doing it? Will you take the torch and burn away everything that has held you down? Will you become what you have only imagined? Because this is not a journey for the faint of heart. This is not a path of comfort. This is not about participating in the world. This is about dominating it, about creating your own existence in the face of all that seeks to crush you. You will be tested. You will be tempted to go back to sleep, to ease the fire, to settle for less. But I tell you now, do not give in. The world will challenge you. It will throw chaos, opposition, and suffering in your way. But every obstacle is an opportunity. Every failure is the seed of your rebirth. Do you think the Übermensch avoids pain? Do you think greatness is a smooth, effortless ascent? Greatness is forged in struggle. And that is what you must accept now. You are not here to play it safe. You are not here to follow the well-worn paths of others. You are not here to follow their rules, their systems, their ideas of who you should be. You are here to create, and that creation is violent. It demands sacrifice. It demands risk. It demands that you go beyond what you think is possible to dive into the abyss and face what lies there. You will stare down your weaknesses, your fears, your doubts, and you will crush them. But remember, Nietzsche warned us that if you fight monsters long enough, you may become one. You must keep yourself in check. You must remember the price of power. The abyss may gaze back into you, but you must refuse to become it. Greatness is not about domination for the sake of domination. It is about creating your own values. It is about shaping the world, not being shaped by it. It is about ruling yourself first, mastering your own mind, emotions, and impulses before seeking to master the world. And that is the most difficult part, the inner war. The real enemy is not out there in the world. It is inside you. It is the complacency, the fears, the comfort, the lies you've told yourself for years. And the greatest war is not against them. It is against the weakness that would let you surrender to them. The weak voice that tells you maybe tomorrow. The lazy part of you that craves comfort over progress. If you want victory, you must conquer that voice. You must look it in the eye and say, no more. I choose power. I choose becoming. In every second, in every choice, you will be either breaking free of your past self or you will be shackling yourself to it. There is no middle ground. There is no someday. There is only today. And today, you must choose. The world does not owe you anything. Your success, your power, your greatness, they are your responsibility. And if you want it, you will have to take it. Do not wait for permission. Do not ask for approval. Do not settle for less than everything. You will find that your strength comes from facing the harshest truths. It will not come from convenience, from waiting for the right moment, from hoping the stars align. It will come from facing the chaos head on and creating order in your own soul, in your own life. You will lose friends, you will lose comfort, you will lose ease, but in exchange, you will gain power, the kind that comes from self-mastery, the kind that comes from refusing to be a victim, the kind that comes from choosing every single day to rise above all that seeks to hold you down. You will claim your victory, not with apologies, not with excuses, but with the certainty that the only path that matters is the one that is built by your will. And as you rise, you will inspire others to rise. You will be the torchbearer for those who are still trapped in the dark, waiting for someone to show them the way. You will show them that they too have the power to rise, but you will not wait for them. You are here for yourself. You are here to become the Übermensch. And when you stand at the pinnacle of your own power, when you see the world at your feet, you will know that no one, not the universe, not society, not your fears, has any claim on your soul, because you and only you decided to live your truth, to claim your victory, to live as the creator of your own destiny. So now go, become, be the fire.